Hello everybody, Onyx here, time for the Smite Patch 4.17, and we have a new god, in Japanese, Hunter. Interesting. With that said, also, remember to leave a like down below and subscribe. Anywho, let's see what's new. Let's find out. So yes, this is patch 4.17 and we got an Odyssey for 2018 but in 2017. I think it's a warning before 2018 or something like that. Anyway, new Japanese god. Hello to Hachiman, Lord of the 8 Banners. He looks fucking awesome. I really hope he works also fucking awesome. Let's see. His passive is Master of Arms. Hachiman grows stronger as he lands his blows. Hitting enemies with basic attack energizes Hachiman and grants him a stack of MP5. This effect stacks up to 8 times, MP5 per stack, 2 plus 0.3 per level. And duration is 8 seconds. I think that's the first ability, and that's called Eagle Eye. When Hachiman toggles on this ability instead of basic attacking, he fires a series of arrows that do additional damage that falls off a long range. Each hit may trigger item effect for basic attacks and can critical hit. Bonus damage within 55 units, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25. Bonus damage beyond 55 units, 0, 5, 10, 10, 15. Ammo, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4. The cost 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and the cooldown is 14 seconds. Next one is probably his second ability, Heavenly Banner. Hachiman calls down sacred banners from heaven, damaging all enemies in range, granting himself attack bonus and leaving a banner which buffs his and allied attack speed while within range. Bonus attack speed is 5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, and 15%. Cost 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Cooldown 30 seconds. And this is probably his third ability, Aiutsu. Aiutsu. I don't know what the fuck to call it. Hachiman dashes forward, damaging and passing through enemies. Upon reaching his destination, Hachiman swings his blade in a full circle, hitting all enemies in range. If hit by both attacks, enemy guards are stunned. Cost 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Cooldown 18, 18, 17, 17, 16 seconds. And his ultimate, his fourth, is called Mounted Archery. Hachiman leaps on his horse and charges forward. While mounted, he is immune to crowd control, aka CC, and can aim separately from the direction of his horse. He may fire to launch an arrow at every enemy guard within a cone. Slow is 25, 30, 35, 40, 45%. The cost is 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. And the cooldown is 9 seconds. That's Hachiman. Looks awesome, sounds awesome. I don't know about his ultimate, it sounds weird, but who should I judge? And his recolor is Shogun Hachiman, and I cannot put it up. All hail good shit. So he looks like a green dude instead of a red dude. Gotcha. Anyway, god skins for Othio, Noah, Amusan Kab, and Chuck. But the first one is for R2, that's called Wild Druid. He's green, she's green, that spawns, she is a snow bear. I don't know what to say besides, she looks fucking awesome. Next one is for Dark Summoner, Noah, and she have the pentagram and wax candles. Yep, checks out, she's evil. She also have an almost the quake symbol on her forehead. More you know. Anyway, next one is for Amusan Kab, Void Purser. And ooh, oh, what the hell? When I see this person, I just think about what the fuck is called from Diablo 3. It's an enemy there. Fuck. I don't know, but and that shit looks like from 40k Warhammer. Lovely. And the last one is for Chuck, the Storm Tech, and his Gundam machine. Yay! Anyway, Hachiman gets a clap and a high five. Yay! Here it is, Odyssey 2017. Odyssey 2018, The Fall of War. This year Odyssey begins in 4.17 and we're going to be releasing awesome skins and more for the next 8 patches. Journey with Athena and Ares as they cover the world in a wake of Zeus' deaths. Based on the Smite comic universe. Smite comic. What? Okay. Journey with Athena and Ares they cover in the world in a wake of Zeus' death based on the Smite comic universe. Smite comic? Once again, players will be able to complete Odyssey quests and gain Odyssey levels to move them closer to obtaining the Tier 5 Ultra skin as the ultimate Odyssey reward. The items released in 4.17 will be discounted until the next patch releases. To be sure to act quickly and save some gems, for additional details check out the Odyssey 2017 website and FAQ. Odyssey points and Odyssey levels. Gain Odyssey levels by earning Odyssey points through completing quests and or buying Odyssey items. Collection bonus. Players will get a free item every 3 Odyssey levels as a bonus. Collection bonus items can be earned by questing. Odyssey quests. 7 quests will be released in every Odyssey patch. Completing these 7 quests will reward you with 1 Odyssey level. Odyssey lore. A tradition with every other Odyssey also comes an epic story. This year the lore will be based on the Smite comic book universe. Odyssey items. Void Person Amazon Cob, Storm Tech Shock, You Want Some Puff Avatar. Bonus items. QTC Avatar Chest Roll, Fire and Ice Loading Frame. Miscellaneous. Piece an issue where the cutest Avatar chest could award boosters. Fix an issue where Vivax will still have audio even if the volume was set to 0. God bug fixes. Chiron. Train exercise. Fix an issue where this ability could cleanse enemy gods. Okay. Item balances. Brawler's Beatstick. Brawler's Beatstick and Divine Ruin are meant to be powerful items when healers are present. However, Brawler's Beatstick became a popular pick even in situations where there was little or no healing. We are increasing its cost to bring it more in line with other anti-heal items. Increase cost from 2,200 to 2,350 gold. God balances. Busted. Busted stats can range from being incredibly potent to having no impact. Our main goal is to reduce this variance, especially in late game. Busted will now receive a stacking physical power buff when her cats are defeated by enemies. Even a nice bonus to her high skin abilities. Cat Call. Busted will now gain a stacking physical power buff each time a cat is killed by an enemy or structure. This will not trigger when a cat naturally despawn. Stacks up to 3 times and lasts 9 seconds. Stacking buff provides 7, 9, 11, 13, 15 physical power per stack. And 21, 27, 33, 29, 44 physical power total. Hell. Ever since her rework in 4.1, Hell has been a high performance god at all levels of play. In recent patches, players have been discovering this strength and utilizing her effectively, pushing her into first/pick first ban in many situations. We are making targeting adjustments to some of her utility, but we want to keep that was made her too successful, such as her safer wave clear. DK will now better fit the visual explosion effects and limit Hell's ability to splash damage into an enemy team, while Inspire will give a reduced amount of movement speed for allies. Smite's lead designer Hi-Res Ajax recently wrote an article highlighting Hell's performance before and after her rework. while giving additional context for the overall goals of her rework. If you're looking for a dive deeper into the ideas and stats behind this change, we recommend giving it a read over at hierx.tumblr.com. And DK, decreased explosion radius from 15 to 12 raid units. Updated targeting to better display this radius. Inspire, decreased movement speed for allies from 25% to 10%. Hell still receives the full 25% movement speed. Odin. In this patch, we are adjusting 3 warriors, Odin, Raven, and Sun Wukong. These gods have been overperforming and limited the diversity of picks within the solo and jungle roles. Odin and Raven were specifically looked at for their strong performance in the jungle role. All 3 of these warriors are getting reduced movement speed, which will impact their ability to play jungle and will slow down the rotation. They're also receiving specific targeting adjustments to their overall power. Path to Valhalla allows Odin to gain a large burst of speed or power if he's not involved in a fight at that moment. This combined with his high burst potential formed undamaged burning bomb allows him to quickly turn fights. We are reducing the movement speed given from Path to Valhalla to limit his ability to rotate to and escape from fights, and we are bringing down the absolute top end damage of Raven Shout to limit how much he can swing a fight in his favor. General, decrease base movement speed from 375 to 370. Path of Valhalla, decreased movement speed per stack, per stack from 8% to 4%. Raven Shout, decreased full shield bonus damage from 25% to 15%. Raven, in addition the movement speed adjustments that Odin and Wukong are also receiving. Raven is taking more direct nerfs to his ultimate. Mystic Rush was allowing Raven to dive enemies heavily in the early game, and made early attempts to trade with him were difficult. We are reducing the damage mitigation buff in the early game to better allow for players to handle Raven dives. And we are increasing the cooldown to give more room to trade with Raven when the ability is on cooldown. General, decrease base movement speed from 375 to 370. Mystic Rush, decrease damage mitigation buff from 40% to 20, 25, 30, 45, 40%. And increase cooldown from 90, 85, 80, 75, 70 to 110, 105, 100, 95, 90. Zol, Stellar Burst, added a new targeter to Stellar Burst to show where it will fire and when it will stop at the target. Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong's strength comes from his ability to harass and trade often with little fear of retaliation, especially with a tanky cooldown reduction like the Breastplate of Valor. Magic Cudgel and Master's Wheel are both seeing a cooldown increases, which will limit Sun Wukong's ability to constantly pressure his opponents. Sun Wukong will now need to be more careful of when to use his ability during a fight. In general, decrease the base movement speed from 375 to 370. The Magic Cudgel, increase cooldown from 10 seconds to 12 seconds. Master's Wheel, increase cooldown from 10 seconds to 12 seconds. And Zeus. Zeus is the last god and the last thing in this patch. Zeus has struggled to compete with other mages that fill a similar role, while increasing his base movement speed to help him position himself in team fights and rotate to skirmishes that develop. General, increase base movement speed from 355 to 360. I have an idea. Give him back his fucking stun. Then he'll be fucking good again. The slow is okay, but the stun is so much better. Anywho, a lot of nerfs this patch, and little to no end buffs. Only nerfs. Or some new good shit for me. So the main thing is a new god, Odyssey, and nerfs and buffs. And that's pretty much it. So I thank you for watching this Smite Patch 4.17, the Odyssey with the new god Hachiman, the Lord of 8 Banners. With that said, I thank you for watching, and Remember to like, favorite, comment, share, and subscribe to this video and channel, of course. And don't forget you're cool, awesome, and glorious. As long as you're a Hachiman, the Lord of 8 Banners. Japanese Pantheon has getting a physical hunter. Exciting. Anyway, with that said, I thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now, and bye.